about me.
It does.
It's all about me. It's all about me. You know what I was thinking about today?
I do not.
That we have just completely thrown to the side, and I don't know why we have thrown it to the side. Our jingle. Bold, never bitter, tabletop coffee.
Oh, yeah, we hadn't sang that in a while. I sing it at home quite a bit.
Do you
actually.
still
Yeah,
sing it?
I do.
Yeah, I sing it when I'm in the shower from time to time. But I was thinking about it tonight. We're going to have to produce that at some point in time.
Yeah, it's very sticky.
Yeah. And so if you are good at putting jingles together, we have a bold, never bitter jingle.
Yeah.
And we would love to have that at some point in time.
Yeah, we'll save that one for another day.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't do that one right now.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Chuck Rogers, licensed professional counselor and licensed marriage and family therapist.
And I'm Keith Dunn, and I'm doing all kinds of things.
You really are. And together we're Tabletop Coffee.
Yep, where we are bold, never bitter.
And tonight we're going to talk about parenting like a superhero. We actually have a playlist called Parenting Like a Superhero. And tonight we're going to talk about natural consequences. Stay tuned. We'll talk about it. So tonight, let's talk about some natural consequences.
Oh, yeah.
We, a long time, did an example of my wife kind of doing some, it wasn't a natural consequence, it was really a negative reinforcement where she cut up my son's sweatpants.
Oh, that's a good one. I'll put that one
Yeah.
up here. You want to see something when somebody cuts something up.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And my son Sam has recently gotten a job where I used to work at a local hospital, Virginia Baptist Hospital,
Right.
on inpatient psychiatry. And he's working on the children's unit there. And he said he was sharing this story with one of the patients there when they were talking
Really?
about consequences.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how you've had girls. I mean, you had two
Oh,
kids.
yeah. Have two girls.
And you don't want to fight with them any more than you have to try to press them and to make them do what it is that they need to do. And
Right.
some kids are just, tougher than others. And
Yeah.
Sam was just this really difficult kid in lots of ways when he was growing up. And he would just press us and press us and press us on various things. And one of the things that he was so difficult with was getting him to brush his teeth on a regular basis. And
Right.
Kim would fight with him about it and fight with him about it. And
Right.
sometimes it would happen and sometimes it
Yeah.
wouldn't happen.
Wouldn't happen.
And so she got so tired of fighting with him over whether or not he was going to brush his teeth. This was grade school. And at one point...
So this wasn't like 1920 years.
No. It was grade school. And she says, okay, fine. I'm not going to make you brush your teeth anymore. It's up to you to brush your teeth. You're old enough to brush your teeth in the morning,
Sure.
brush your teeth at night.
Right.
But I'm telling you that if you get a cavity, you're going to be paying for it.
Oh, that's great incentive.
And he was like, fine,
Yeah. How much is a cavity?
So he continued to really not take very good care of his teeth and went to Dr. Covey down here
that's right.
on the corner of Timberlake Road and Graves Mill Road.
Yeah.
And he ended up having 2 cavities at one point.
Oh.
So scheduled him to go in and get the cavities taken care of. And Sam had money. I mean, he
Right.
had money from Christmas and birthdays and odd jobs that we'd pay him for and neighbors would pay him for. So he had quite a bit of money.
Right.
So Kim went to the bank and withdrew several $100s because we didn't know how much it was going to cost for the out-of-pocket cost to have these cavities filled. So went in, had the fillings put in, and the nurse or the receptionist came out and says, okay, we're ready to, take care of the payment. And so Kim reached into her purse and pulled out this wad of cash and gave it to Sam. And the eyes of the nurse just got really big.
Right.
And she was like, okay, I'll need to go find some cash to make change because usually it was paid for by, dental insurance, credit card. Yeah. And then she says, oh, I'm loving this. So Kim puts this wad of cash in this little kid's hand.
Right.
And he goes up to the counter and he pays for his own dental bill. It was,
Wow.
we can't remember. We were trying to figure out this week how much it was. We think it was 200 plus. I mean, we don't remember.
Right.
But he had to pay for his own dental work.
That's a lot of money for a young kid.
Grade schooler, yeah.
Yeah, sitting back there and pulling that money out. Do you remember what his response was afterwards?
No, not too much. It was just kind of nonchalant. Well, this is, kind of what happens. It was a rather muted kind of experience.
You know what's great about the whole thing? Is that Kim actually followed through with it.
Yeah, she did.
Because I think a lot of times as parents we'll find ourselves in situations where we will throw a threat out there.
Yeah.
Okay? And we expect them to, obey based on this threat being something that would be, they're not going to step across that line. But if they did, do we actually toe the line?
Oh, yeah.
And do we do it? Because if we don't, then we set that precedent. And then they realize, oh, I can do anything I want to. It won't really matter what they say.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's difficult. I mean, you're dealing with somebody's teeth in this situation.
Right.
And probably a lot of parents would say that they would never do that. Well, that's fine if that was your decision to do that. But are you going to pull and tug and pull and tug and pull and tug and maybe hurt the relationship even further? Or are you going to let natural consequences unfold? Yeah. And this was a big consequence, somebody's teeth being injured.
Right.
But overall, was it a good call to make? I think it was. I was really in favor of handling it this way.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go but for so long telling someone what to do without them taking the responsibility. And that's a good word for the whole thing.
It is.
You're teaching responsibility.
Yeah.
And your kids have to learn that at an early age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we tell you what, if you guys would maybe write in some comments below about what you think about Kim's action, whether you think that was a good idea or not a good idea.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, maybe give us some examples of things that you're struggling with, and we can get some feedback from other people or from us about maybe ideas that you can try for some natural consequences for your kids' behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read them.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Hey, I hope you liked your content. If you did, would you please subscribe?
Yeah.
Keith would really appreciate that.
Oh, yes, please. And ding that bell so you're notified of upcoming episodes.
Make sure to like it.
Yeah, share it with your friends.
Thanks, everyone.
Until next time. I wish I had a cape. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, yeah.
Come in, sit down with my cape. Be like, I'm the superhero parent.
No, it really wouldn't be cool.
Oh, it wouldn't be cool.
So.
Oh, that's so sad.
Hey, we got our bold colors, and we did get some feedback from Kelsey.
Yes, Kelsey was the only one who gave us feedback.
And if I can maybe, I don't know if I can do a paraphrase or exact words.
Yeah.
I think her exact words were that our colors look like a 1990s basement. And then she goes on to rub salt in the wound even more, and she says, so if that was your intent, then you nailed it.
Yeah. Oh, we nailed it all right. There's no question about that. Although, I think about our basement when I was growing up, although that would have been early 80s, and we had these flowers. You have this wallpaper with this ugly brown, and it's just crazy wallpaper on it. Wallpaper was huge back then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is, Kelsey, this is actually wallpaper. It's not really cinder block painted. We spent a lot of time putting this up to look like a 90s basement.
Yeah, she said you nailed it.
Yeah, we did.